In the year 1955, in Seattle, Washington, a boy named William Henry Gates III was born. Nobody could have guessed that this boy, born to a lawyer father and a schoolteacher mother, would go on to change the way humans communicate, work, and live. Bell grew up in a supportive family that valued education, curiosity, and ambition. His parents noticed his exceptional intelligence early. He was an avid reader, devouring encyclopedias and science books when most kids were still figuring out basic math. But it wasn't just academics that set him apart. It was his relentless curiosity about how things worked. A spark of passion. 1968, when Bill was 13 years old. His school got access to a computer terminal, a rare and expensive machine at the time. It wasn't like today's sleek laptops. It was a giant, clunky machine that processed data using punch cards. But for Bill, it was love at first sight. He would spend hours in the computer lab, learning programming languages like BASIC. Often, he would skip math or social events just to write code. He wasn't alone. His close friend Paul Allen shared the same passion. Together, they would explore the endless possibilities of computing. Unaware that this friendship would later give birth to Microsoft, the first business steps at 15. Bill and Paul created a small company called Trafo Data, which analyzed traffic data using early computer technology. They earned about $20,000, an impressive amount for two teenagers in the early 70s. It wasn't a groundbreaking success, but it gave Bill something priceless: the confidence that technology could solve real-world problems and make money at the same time. Harvard. And the decision that changed everything. In 1973, Bill entered Harvard University. It was the dream school for many, and Bill excelled in his classes. But deep inside, he knew that school wasn't feeding his passion the way computers did. Then, in 1975, Paul Allen showed him a magazine cover featuring the Altair 8801 of the first personal computers. They realized this was the future, and they wanted to be a part of it. Bill made a life-changing decision. He dropped out of Harvard, started a software company with Paul. It was risky dropping out of one of the world's best universities for an unproven technology, but Bill believed in his vision. Birth of Microsoft, the two friends moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and founded Microsoft, a blend of microcomputer and software. Their goal was clear: make software that would run on personal computers, make them useful for everyday people. In 1980, they struck gold. The world's biggest computer company approached them to develop an operating system for their new personal computer. Bill didn't have the software ready, but he didn't say no. Instead, he bought an existing system called QDOS, improved it, and licensed it to IBM. That operating system became MS-DOS. And it made Microsoft a dominant force in the industry. Windows. To the world, Bill's vision didn't stop there. He believed that every desk should have a computer, and every computer should run Microsoft software. In 1985, Microsoft launched Windows, introducing a graphical interface that made computers more user-friendly. The rest was history. Windows became the operating system for millions of computers worldwide, and Microsoft grew into a tech empire, facing challenges. And critics. Bill's rise wasn't without challenges. Microsoft faced lawsuits for anti-competitive practices. The media often portrayed him as a ruthless businessman, but Bill saw criticism as a chance to improve and adapt. He learned that success wasn't just about innovation. It was about leadership, vision, and sometimes tough decision-making. Stepping down and a new mission. In 2000, Bill stepped down as Microsoft's CEO to focus on philanthropy. Along with his then-wife, Melinda, he created the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and one of the largest charitable organizations in the world. His focus shifted from building software to solving global problems like poverty, education, and disease prevention. The same determination that built Microsoft was now aimed at improving lives worldwide. Lessons from Bill Gates. Life: follow your passion early. Bill found his passion for computers at 13 and dedicated his life to it. Sooner you discover what excites you, the sooner you can master it. Take risks for big rewards. Dropping out of Harvard was a gamble, but it led to Microsoft. Sometimes you have to leave the safe path to achieve greatness. Think long-term. Bill didn't just focus on immediate profits. He envisioned a future where computers were in every home, adapt to change from MS-DOS to Windows, from software to philanthropy. Bill embraced change instead of resisting it. Use success to give back. True success is using your wealth and knowledge to improve the world. The legacy. Bill Gates' story is the embodiment of the American dream, a boy from Seattle who used intelligence, risk-taking, and determination to become one of the most influential people in history today. His influence isn't just in technology, it's in health, education, and global development. His life reminds us that success isn't about where you start, it's about where you aim and how hard you work to get there. Closing. Message for the audience. Bill Gates didn't wait for permission to chase his dreams. He saw opportunities where others saw uncertainty. If there's one takeaway from his life, it's this: don't let fear stop you from starting something that matters. You don't need to be a genius, have millions of dollars, or even a perfect plan. You just need passion, perseverance, and the courage to act. So, the next time you hesitate to start a project, remember the young man from Seattle who changed the world starting in a small garage.